just finishing out this Christmas Day vlog. I did not get a lot of footage, just enjoyed a lot of time with my family. I do apologize. I'm having an eczema flare up, of course, on my lips and perioral area, which is not fun. It's like literally the worst spot you can have eczema when you're trying to film. It is clearing up. It's just that skin is still a little bit pink and dry, but thankfully a lot of the stuff going on has cleared up in this past week, but it hit like a day and a half after we got here. So I'm sure with the lack of sleep and the traveling, it just hit me. Love eczema flares, but this is real life. This is vlogging. Georgia, my daughter, is 4 and she is like the perfect age to really believe in the magic of Christmas and just go wild over like the stocking from Santa and presents under the tree and just have a lot of fun. She just kept saying like, oh, I've always wanted this, even if it was something that she'd like never seen before, even if it was something like kind of boring. Like we got her a Yoda player, I got a case to put her cards in, and she's like, I've always wanted a case. She's funny. It was really cute. And so that was really fun. My brother and his girlfriend came to town, and so it's just been really great to like enjoy spending time with them. Last night we did Bokaflod, which is where we get chocolate and we get a book and we just get cozy in the evening, and that was just really nice. And honestly, it was so perfect because my daughter played quietly by herself for like 45 minutes without any prompting or intervention. It was amazing. So we all got to enjoy our books, which was really great. I just want to kind of close out this like series of Vlogmas videos, giving you an update on the things I've been making and the things I've been reading, and just share a little bit about the cozy type of gifts that I got for Christmas this year. So I knit Christmas Eve socks for my family, myself, my husband, and my daughter, and I finished those in time. So I've got a picture of all 3 of us wearing our socks together. Super cute. So happy to get that done. I knit socks for my mom. I finished them pretty early on last week. Got those done. Feel really good about that. I'll make sure to put in a picture as well. And then I barely finished my dad's scarf in time. I put lots of time into it. My dad is more of the go out, go do things type of person, so I could rarely bring it with me to work on. I kept having to be secretive, and like if my dad was out of the house at a meeting for work, then I would, you know, work on it, or at nighttime when I could be in a different room kind of thing. So I worked really hard to keep it a secret from him, and I was able to finish it Christmas Eve day, so I was really happy about that. I did not have time to block it, but I did have time to like wrap it, put it under the tree, be totally done with like ends woven in and everything, and that felt really good. I didn't even have to rip back or anything. I anticipated the perfect amount of yarn I would need to like finish the pattern repeat and then bind off, so my tails were like this long. It was amazing. It was honestly perfect. So really glad that's done. I'll try to get a picture of that as well. All in all, my Christmas gift makes, I finished in time, just barely, but I finished in time, and that feels really, really good. I did not finish my own personal Christmas sweater because that wasn't as important, and that's okay. I'm kind of bummed because I did start it in like August and September, and so I got a lot of it done earlier on, so I wish that I could have finished it, but that is okay. I will still definitely wear this. I can wear it for next year's Christmas, and it's pretty close to being done. I'm still on the first sleeve though. It's not even like I could have like powered through. This is my Everett pullover. I've already blocked this center bit, and I had ripped back some of the length that I had added because I blocked it and found a length that worked better for me. I also have this sleeve, and I'm actually getting pretty close to being done on my decreases on this sleeve. There's just like one cable running down the top of the sleeve. I think what I'll probably do is I will follow the sleeve instructions until the cuff, and then I will block this sleeve to see how the fabric turns out compared to the rest of the sweater, because definitely this looks a lot tighter. So I'm hoping that this will loosen up, lengthen a little bit, get a little bit wider and more comfortable, a little bit drapier. I just want to make sure that following the instructions as written is going to be a good fit for me and my body. We're going to take it easy since I didn't finish it for Christmas, so I can take my time to make sure it's perfect fit for me. I brought all my yarn from that if you saw my packing vlog, so I would love to get through some of those skeins for this next little bit that I am still here in New York with my family. I didn't do a Christmas Eve or Christmas Day cast on because I really wanted to work on that, though we might end up seeing Wicked over the next couple days, so I will definitely want to have like a stockinette sock ready, and I'll show you the yarn I think I will use for that. As far as books I'm reading, for holiday romance, this is what I read for Bokaflod last night, and I am currently on page 123, so I read like I don't know, 40 pages, 50 pages or something. I got a good chunk of this done. I am really liking this book, like, a lot. It is so cute and funny and just like a really great romance for what I like in my romances. On my Kindle at nighttime, I've been reading The Language of Thorns by Leigh Bardugo. This is like a little extra grouping of short stories about the Thornwood in the Grishaverse. And I only got like half an hour of reading left in this, so I'm really excited about that. My Libby hold ends in like 2 days. So I'm hoping I can power through and not be too tired at night. As far as my reading goals, I have hit 192 books so far this year finished, which is amazing. But we're really close to 200, and I feel like I should try to get to 200 because I am so close, just because that's a really nice number. So if I finish the Thornwood book, if I finish Holiday Romance, I've got 2 audiobooks I have started from Libby. I've got A Court of Silver Flames, and I've also got 2 Twisted Crowns by Rachel Gillis. So between those books, I'm gonna get really close. Like, what's that, 196? And I have all of Nghi's, like the Empress of Salt and Fortune novellas from my library. So I'm gonna just power through those to get to 200 is my plan. But I need to work hard to finish these longer books first before I can do that. We'll see how I do. The great part about having a vacation, being on holiday, is that hopefully I can read a lot. I had a few different Advents that I purchased this year. I had a couple different Advents I purchased this year, and I saved one to open on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, whatever I was feeling. That was the Holiday Romance book and yarn box from Fangirl Fibers. And for the Christmas Day opening, it actually came with a book, even though I didn't order books with my box. So this is A Holly Jolly Ever After by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. I've not read any of their works yet, and so I'm excited to read this. I really wanted to, again, finish the books I've already started, so that's why I did not read this for Bokaflod. And then this is the skein that came with it. Love it. Like, my favorite skein of this set, probably. Holly Jolly Ever After. I love this. I think this is the one I'm gonna wind up and use as like a stockinette or simple sock if we go to the movies, but suits it perfectly. And then as far as the goodies, we got a reading list bookmark, some of those like crochet hooks you can use to rescue stitches if you drop your knitting, and then a multicolored pen. We got pens in like all these packages, so now I've got a lot of pens. I'll talk more about these goodies in my video where I'm going to share everything that I opened for the Fangirl Fibers Holiday Romance Advent, and I'll also share some patterns I think are a good fit for those skeins. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be a bonus Vlogmas episode in a little while. Maybe a few days, maybe a little longer than that. Depends on how much time I can set aside for working while I'm here in New York. And then as far as some cozy gifts, just sharing really quickly. In my family, Santa brings stockings and we gift actual gifts under the tree. So in my stocking, I got this skein of yarn from Santa. This is Night Owl Fibers, a self-striping colorway, blood orange. I love the warm colors. I love the purples, pinks, yellows. This is totally my vibe. I'm sure this is from my mom. Thank you, Mom, for being Santa, helping him out on this one. So I don't know if I have any Night Owl Fibers in my stash. I also got, also from my mom, I'm sure, this is an Iron Flame gift set of like stationery, stickers, notepads, bookmark. My favorite bit, we do not eat our allies, says Andarna. I've seen the set for Fourth Wing and I haven't bought it yet. But now that I have the Iron Flame set, I should get the Fourth Wing set to go with this because I've thought about it a lot, especially with the cool dragon stickers. But I really need to do a reread, and I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 chapters into Fourth Wing as my reread, and I need to get back to that. But I'm trying to reach my reading goal, so that'll probably be a January project. In preparation for Onyx Storm, I got myself this cute little puzzle from a local company, Spaghetti Tree Puzzles and Games. This cute little Christmassy puzzle. It's 150 pieces. I don't know how well you can see. These pieces are so tiny. Yes, 150 pieces fit into this. It's the perfect little stocking stuffer and just like a small gift. It ends up being like a 4x6 little picture. Really fun to do. I showed some footage of me working on that Christmas morning as like people were waking up, people were looking at their stockings. We were trying to get through breakfast before we would open our gifts. I could definitely see myself working on it again. And then I also got this for myself. This is something my friend recommended to me. It's called Finding Mother God, Poems to Heal the World by Lynn Pearson. And I don't read a lot of poems, but I had this highly recommended to me from a friend of mine. I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. We believe in a Heavenly Mother and a Heavenly Father, but we don't talk about Heavenly Mother very much. So these are poems about like Heavenly Mother and like the more heavenly and divine side of being a woman. And so I really wanted to lean into that. I'm really excited to read this. I'm hoping it'll be like a spiritual, meaningful experience to read through some of these poems and kind of connect with that divine woman side of myself. I'll have to tell you how that turns out. Then I got this puzzle for my family, a 1,000-piece puzzle of yarn. This is gonna be a hard one, I think. I don't know when I'll want to tackle this. It'll be hard. But some beautiful yarns in that one. And then I got 2 books for Bokaflod because my brother brought his own books to share with everyone because he really wanted to do Bokaflod. So I got Quicksilver from my mom for Bokaflod. I'm excited to read this one. This is a big book. I might end up getting the audiobook from Audible because I just got an Audible subscription. So I could get some exclusive audiobooks because I read a lot of audiobooks. And so I think the audiobook is there. And I've heard really good things about this. It was traditionally published not too long ago, I think. We'll see. I really hope I do like it. And then my brother got me Axion's End by Lindsay Ellis. This is like a modern day sci-fi, first in the series. It seems like it'll be a really good book. I have not heard anything about it before, though this like Numena series, that sounds familiar. So maybe I've heard like little inklings of it. So I think this will be really good to read and get more into the sci-fi realm because I'm not super familiar with a lot of sci-fi books, but I tend to enjoy sci-fi. Okay, I think that's everything. Thank you so much for joining me for this vlog. I hope you had a very Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Happy Hanukkah too. I know that started yesterday. And any other wintry holidays that you celebrate at this time of year. I hope you have a happy holiday season. Let me know if you got any fun, cozy gifts down below. I would love to hear what fun things people got for you to show you love or that you got for yourself. I think that gifting for yourself is also valid. So thank you so much for being here with me for this Vlogmas series. And I'm hoping to come out with another video or 2 at the end of this year. And then I should have a lot of content in January as well. I'm really excited to hit the ground running and to share all things cozy with you in the coming weeks. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed watching it. Comment down below if you want to share with me any fun gifts you got this holiday season, and make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification if you want to be notified every time I post a new video, because I do post fairly consistently, though not regularly, with my schedule and it being a mom. So I hope to see you around for another video. Happy making, happy reading, and happy Vlogmas. Bye!